It's just a regular morning for Amber, but instead of getting ready for school or work like most people her age, she comes here to the Nanaimo Renal Unit.
She has to come to this unit behind us every couple of days, so 4 to 5 days per week, every week, for 3 to 4 hours at a time for the rest of her life, unless she can get a transplant. So it's really like having a full-time job, just staying on life support for her. So it's really challenging.
I can't do what everybody else is doing. Like, I can't go work or, go do anything. So I'm just in bed all the time or at dialysis. I'm happy for my friends and stuff, but it's kind of hard to watch everybody doing all this stuff, and I can't. It's a little slow.
In 2007, 19-year-old Amber was attending university and her future was promising. But weekly visits to the doctor became routine, and within 6 months, Amber was receiving dialysis for kidney failure. And the future she envisioned is no longer possible.
I didn't believe it. I asked the doctor, is that serious? She didn't say kidney failure, she said something else, and I was like, is it serious? I was just not even believing it at all.
Many people have no symptoms until they get down to 10 or 15%, which is just about where most people need to start dialysis. So it's true, you can get by on a lot lower filter rate than without knowing it.
Sometimes she talks about when she's going to have kids, and there's a big possibility she may never have kids of her own, and that's hard on me. I don't want to think of your child as being sick and getting sick. Nothing you can do about it. Can't make her better. Just rely on other people to make her better.
To live a life her mother always hoped she would have begins with Amber receiving a transplant from either a living or deceased donor. The dialysis machine only functions around 10% as a real kidney does. And as the years on life support increase, so do the rest.
Their blood vessels are the only access point we have to take the blood out of the body and pump it back in. And we only have so many blood vessels, so we end up using up the sites. And eventually all those needles going in and out causes scarring over the years. So for a young person, usually the biggest threat down the road, if they don't get a transplant, is what we call their vascular access.
I've seen her arm. It's painful. Some days she has to skip dialysis because her arm is so swollen and sore from the needles.
From weakness in the body often comes strength from the soul.
When you're throwing something, you just deal with it. It's not even that. It is a big deal, but you just kind of learn to just deal with it.
I have been in the field of dialysis for many years. I think it's one of the most rewarding fields that you can possibly be in. You get to see people that are very brave and just overcome so many things in their life that you just want to help them any way that you can.
To help open opportunities for Amber and the thousands of British Columbians living with kidney disease, register online to become an organ donor at transplant.bc.ca. In Nanaimo for Shaw TV, I'm Rayanne LaPlante.